What's going on, Bailey? So, yeah, we're under contract for Gary Road. So let's see how we did. Let me share my screen. So what we're currently looking at is the original underwriting. This is a screenshot of our estimates before we bought the property. This is what I showed you, and then you said, "Hell yeah, let's get into it." And then all craziness happened, right? So bought it for 160. They were asking 165. You can see what the closing cost was. I estimated. So you have a link to all this. I'm not going to go into the details here, but let's just go to the bottom. Sales price 300, um, roughly 22,000. That we lose at the closing. Net sales profit 24, roughly about a 13% cash on cash return. Nothing crazy, but still money made. So the guess was, hate to say guess, but the estimate was 12,262 each. Just a single run hit, not a home run, but just a solid deal. So here are the actuals. Obviously, we know the purchase price. I think I beefed up the carriage cost, holding cost is what I'm going to call that. So that was 8 months, right? We bought this property July, so roughly about 5 months in. So that's a positive if we are able to get this thing to the finish line in January. So went over budget, of course. Like I said, we budgeted 69.6. We ended up being at 79. Ductwork, doors, electrical, just a couple things that we know for next time. So that stinks, but it's real estate. So sales price, so 310 instead of the 300, which is great. That's what I'm under contract for. I have my closing costs a little bit higher than this. Not sure. I think it was just a typo. 7.5%. This is a screenshot, so I can't look at the actual. But anyway, closing costs is that at 7.5% of the sales price. And this is more actually, obviously, because the sales price is more. So that makes sense. Um, Profit 23, 9% return, 13% cash on cash, 10%, 13%. So this is what it is with these from my estimates and our some original numbers. So now that we are actually done now, it's not done, but under contract, we have until next Friday. So next Friday, um, December 3rd, it's currently December 13th. Um, Whatever next Friday is, December 13th now, but that is the last day for them to basically say yay or nay. So we have 5 business days. Today's Saturday the 13th. So that's pretty exciting. It's gonna be a nerve-wracking week. Hopefully we can just get there. Um, but yeah, you should be able to still see my screen. Sales price 310. Our loan is 2065. Boom. We have to reduce the agent's commission, so they're both making 2.5%. So we're at 88. Other closing costs, we don't know this yet. We will know close to the close, or we have all the documents. But 2.5% is what I've been putting. So if the realtor's at 2.5 each, 5%, and then we add another 2.5, that is what I estimated. So if you look at that, 7.5%. So that's why I put it there, just because that's what I estimated. It could be more, it could be less. We won't know until closer to close. But that's what it is right now, make 80. So this is us breaking even. So this money that we make right here, that's the money that we put in, and that is to the right. So confirm this, of course. Um, that's the money you put in, which totals to 32,000. And here's the money to the left that I put in. which totaled to 23. So this is us paying ourselves back. So this would be um, the net profit that we make, and this is the net profit that this is our gain. This is our 13% return. So we bought in July. Like I said, December will be 5 months. If we can get to the finish line this Friday, it'll be 6 months total. So 13% return in 6 months. It'd be pretty cool. So um, yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll put all the links to this on this YouTube video. But oh, thing to note, you can see right here, this is a date in the future, December 31st, is because there's an electric bill that is already due. And then obviously, as something that we'd have to pay through January, you'd have to make that last payment. I don't know if things will be prorated or not, but if if they go past this Friday and say everything's okay, then what would stop from closing would really be them just backing out. So I don't know what that. I don't know why they would do that. They have $3,000 in, so um, looks pretty good. Like I said, I don't really get too excited until after the inspection period. But yeah, it is pretty cool. There is some momentum here. Um, yeah, so let's do another one.